Someone buys you a $50 gift card. The store gets 50 real dollars immediately. You get a plastic promise that can only be spent inside that store. If you spend $47 and forget the remaining $3, the company does not chase you down and beg you to collect what it still owes you. It waits. And in corporate accounting, that forgotten balance has a name: breakage. Gift cards look like money, but money can leave the store. A gift card cannot. The moment cash becomes store credit, the company has already won the first half of the transaction. It has your money. The product can come later, or never. Technically, the company has not completed a sale yet. When Target sells a gift card, it records the unspent value as a liability, a promise to provide merchandise in the future. At the end of January 2026, Target was carrying almost $1.2 billion in gift card liabilities. Most of that money will return to the checkout. Target says its gift cards are typically redeemed within a year, but never every card, and rarely every cent. One card disappears into a drawer. Another remains trapped in an old email account. Someone spends most of a balance, then decides that $2.37 is not worth thinking about again. No single person feels as if they donated money to a corporation. Across millions of customers, however, those tiny abandoned balances become a pattern. Retailers study how their old gift cards were redeemed. They estimate what portion is unlikely to return. Then, where the law permits, they gradually recognize that expected leftover value as revenue. That is breakage, money accepted for products the company now expects it will never have to provide. Cracker Barrel says its gift cards never expire. Yet in just the 6 months ending January 30th, 2026, it reported about $8.1 million in gift card breakage. The card did not need to expire. The customer's attention did. And breakage is only the final advantage. First, the company receives cash before anything leaves the shelf. For the time between purchase and redemption, the customer has effectively provided an interest-free loan. Second, the money becomes captive. $50 in cash can be spent anywhere. A $50 Target card has already chosen Target. The giver paid for the card and also paid to send the recipient back into the company's store. Third, the balance rarely matches the final basket. Give someone a $50 card and they may find $58 of things they want. The card does not feel like spending $50. It feels like receiving an $8 bill at checkout. If the basket costs $46 instead, the store keeps the remaining $4 as a reason to return. And if the customer never returns, that balance may eventually become breakage. Either outcome can favor the retailer: more spending now, another visit later, or money left behind. This does not mean every gift card is a scam. It does not mean a manager is watching your individual balance and celebrating when you lose it. In the United States, federal rules generally protect the underlying funds for at least 5 years. Many store cards never expire, and some unclaimed balances must eventually be sent to government agencies under state law. But an expiration date is not the real weakness. Memory is. A company does not need to know which customer will forget which card. It only needs enough history to predict that somebody will. Your unfinished shopping becomes a forecast. Your forgotten $2 becomes a percentage. And that percentage can eventually move from a liability, something the company owes, into revenue it gets to report. The easiest way to avoid becoming part of that estimate is boring. Add the card to your account immediately, use it early, and spend the full balance. Treat it as urgent, even when the printed date says it is not. Because a forgotten gift card is not money patiently waiting for you. The money has already moved. The company was paid on day one. The only unfinished part is whether you ever return to collect what it promised. You thought somebody gave you money. What they really gave you was a store's debt, and the store already knows that some of those debts will never be collected.